Hi there, my name is Jim and I work for Bridgend radio cabs. We've just gone down the route of offering chip and pin in our vehicles, and to promote this what I've done is I've wrote a few rhymes, humorous rhymes hopefully, to try and put over what we do. So for the benefit of this I've given them all names so we know where we're up to. This first one is called The Best Night of Your Life, and it goes like this. You've been to a party, best night in your life, but on the way home you have a row with a wife. You say things to each other, ooh, some really hurt. She calls you a knob and you call her a flirt. So she storms off without you, ooh, that's a bit rash. You're left with no money, she's got all of the cash. Living 5 miles away, now that's pretty far. Then you see chip and pin on a radio cab's car. Now we'll get you home safe and at a reasonable price, but we're sorry to say, we don't give marital advice. This next one is called Numbers Just Come Up, and it goes like this. Now John enjoys his whiskey, his favourite brand is Bell's, but his wife, she doesn't like it and says that his breath smells. But Johnny never bothered and continued to take the drink, so the wife went off to bingo to play the national link. And Johnny stayed at home with the bottle he had to sup, when the wife, she won the national when all the numbers had come up. Being picked up after fainting and giving all the thanks to God, she opened up her handbag to receive a massive wad. Then once again she had to be picked up because again she was on the deck when they said that there was no cash and that she was being paid by cheque. So radio cabs were called and they were taking home a winner, and the wife was quite relieved it was by a chip and pinner. Now John, thinking that his luck was in, was feeling rather frisky, but alas there was nothing down with his breath smelling so strong of whiskey. Now the moral of this story is not just for chip and pin, but John, maybe you should now consider changing your drink to gin. This next one is called One Hell of a Night. It goes like this. Been out on the town, had one hell of a night. Hand goes in pocket, ooh, something ain't right. Think to yourself, oh God, I've gone and done it again. Taxi fare 20 and I've only got 10. Feeling shocked and face turning white, you now realise no cash point in sight. No taxi will take you, they think you're pulling a stunt. Won't let you in the car without the 20 up front. Feeling abandoned and left all alone, start looking for help on your brand new iPhone. Then on that sad face appears a massive big grin. Just seen my ad that we now chip and pin. Again radio cabs have saved somebody's day, just to show that my ads, they really do pay. Now if this happens to you and you feel that you're in a fix, time to remember 655 766. This next one is called Chip and Pin, and it goes like this. John overslept for work today, so he really had to dash. He went to phone a taxi and realised he was out of cash. The cash point, it was miles away, what a dilemma to be in. Then he remembered he saw on Facebook radio cabs do chip and pin. So Johnny got to work on time, radio cabs have saved the day. Thank God there is a taxi firm that lets you pay a different way. This one is for prepayment cards. This is another facility that we offer, and it goes like this. John's mate was on the phone last night. He's only 25 years old, married, 3 kids and a mortgage, or so we've all been told. Talking about all the condemned cuts and that they're starting to bite deep. In bed at night he's counting pennies when he should be counting sheep. John said, I know just how it makes you feel when times like this are hard, but you ought to do what I did and get a radio cabs prepayment card. You just put on the amount that you want, and radio cabs, they don't begrudge it. You see, they'll give you an extra 10%, which helps when you're planning with your budget. His mate thought that's a great idea, help keep his finances on the right track. So he said, I better go and get one now before this government takes the shirt right off me back. This one's called Not What You Are Thinking. When I first started driving taxis, was talking with some of the other blokes. They were telling me some of the stories that went on, but I thought, yeah, come on, they're all bloody jokes. Well, one of them mainly said to me that he didn't really mind. At night if a girl came up to him and said, hey, drive, take me home and I'll pay you the fare in kind. Well, I was working on the rank in the early hours of today, and a girl come up to my car and asked if she could pay a different way. Well, I said, yeah, no problem. She lived about 15 miles away. When I pulled up outside the house, I said, right, now it's time for you to pay. I said, if I get it out, will you put it in? It's not what you may be thinking. I'm talking my terminal for chip and pin. Well, that turned out to be a most memorable moment in my life. And me, well, I got the payment and remained faithful to my wife. And this next one is called Jumping to Conclusions. This fella had a right go at me when I was on the rank today, when he heard me say to this girl, it's okay, love, there's more than one way that you can pay. He said that he was going to report me, and he said he wants my name. He said, I've heard about you taxi drivers, and it seems that you're just the bloody same. Well, I gave this guy a dirty look. I couldn't help but take the hump. I really hate it when some people to conclusions they do jump. I said, just for your information, as the girl was getting in, I'm from Radio Cabs in Bridgend, and with us you can chip and pin. He said, I don't believe a word of it. You're trying to pull the wool over my eyes. So I whipped out my terminal. Ooh, that really took him by surprise. So the girl, she got home safely, and the fella, we had no more to say. So yes, there really is a taxi firm where you can pay another way. That's it done. Thanks. Cheers. Bye. Hope you like it.